Living the spoiled life. Everyone is inside their stalls today because, as I said, it was raining like crazy. Now, Mr. Cinnamon here, he is only 5 years old. He loves to nibble and sniff me. Sometimes it starts as a sniff and then it ends in a bite, so I have to be careful. I'm playing with his little lips right now. Hi, baby. Now, Cinnamon does have an owner. He was also rescued from the same place that Holly and 7 other horses came from. He falls asleep randomly. He has horse narcolepsy. So that can be fun. But he's doing really well. He has a full-time honey and she loves him. Now here is my son, Addicus. Let me sneak in here. Ooh, ew, wet stuff. Hi, baby. Oh, hi. Hi, Angel. Hello. Now, Addicus is spelled A-D-D-I-C-U-S. It means great eye of the eagle in ancient Greek. Let's see if we could see his eyes. Can you see them? That one's kind of covered in fur. There, see? Look at his beautiful, bright cinnamon eye. Hi, baby. So, Addicus, funny boy that he is, I got him when he was 6 months old, and I was only 13 years old. It was my first horse. So I trained him. He is a total lovable monster. Just absolutely terrible, but wonderful at the same time because he doesn't listen to anybody. And I needed that in my life because I was far too obedient and I didn't know how to say no. And Addicus really taught me how to say a big no. Not that he listened, but you know, he at least taught me to try. And he's perfectly wonderful and such an angel boy as long as you're not asking him to do anything that he didn't think about doing himself. He doesn't like to be told what to do. He doesn't like rules. He doesn't like pretty much any form of control. And neither do I. We're the same, baby angel. He is a sweetheart as long as, you know, you're not asking too much of him. And that being said, he actually did a lot of amazing training, and he was a 3-day eventer and he won because he's highly competitive. So he loves to jump and be really wild and go super fast and like jumps way bigger than they need to be jumped. Yeah, does that feel good? When you rub their gums, it releases endorphins and they bond with you and they remember when they were just little babies who needed milk. He smells so good. When I was a little girl, I used to just take his saddle pad home and be like, my baby. Anyways, Addicus has a whole bunch of hilarious stories, including a naughty one, a naughty few. He was bad as a child, and you know, my trainer was upset with him. And one day when I was not there, she decided she was gonna take him into the round pen and teach him a lesson. So, you know, she goes in there with her whip and she's beating on him, trying to make him afraid and submissive because he has a very dominant personality. And what Addicus did, where is that boy? There he is over there behind his wife, Jasmine, who we're about to meet. Addicus goes straight up to her. She's whipping on him and he just turns around towards her and the whip. Doesn't care that he's being whipped. Someone else told me the account of this story that was watching. Slowly walks up to the trainer, pushes his chest against hers, pushes her all the way back to the wall. Apparently does all of this at the walk. So she's like, ah! And then pushes his chest against her chest and her back against the wall until her breast implants popped. He was like, I am not a slave and you will not be whipping me. Also, he did break another trainer's arm that also tried to beat him. So we're so proud of Addicus. Don't let anybody beat you, honey, right? No, none of that. Okay, let's say hi to Jasmine. Yeah, this cowboy guy that was supposed to be some horse whisperer got super mad at Addicus because he escaped the first night he was at the training facility. And he got into the barn where they kept all the grain and knocked over all the grain bins and then had to have his stomach pumped because he ate so much grain. and he made the cowboy guy super angry, so the guy came at him with a whip, and Addicus was like, fuck you, and he reared up and hit the guy on the arm and broke his arm that he was holding a whip in, and it's kind of impressive, to be honest, so I never got mad at him. Okay, this is Jasmine. She's still a little bit apprehensive of people. She only loves me if I itch her belly. So I'm just going to do this while we talk about Miss Jasmine. Jasmine was by far the most, and continues to be, the most difficult rescue case ever. She was part of something called Premarin, pregnant mare urine. It's a drug that is a hormone replacement for women who need extra estrogen, anyone that needs hormone therapy. Please check where your hormone therapy is coming from and make sure that it is not coming from pregnant mare's urine. She was forced to be pregnant her whole life continuously in a big concrete barn where she was tied up with a catheter inside of her to collect her urine and starved of water so that her urine would be more potent with the estrogen, which they would later collect and then turn into pills and creams for women. She was moved around with a cattle prod and ended up in a feedlot bound for slaughter. Totally unhandleable, wild, but look at her beautiful coat, right? She has this amazing, beautiful coat and this silver hair. She looks a lot prettier in summer when she's not so fluffy and the rain hasn't just made her look all, she's still kind of wet because it was just raining really hard. But she looks pretty. We're going to do a photo shoot with her so that you believe me, because she's like not feeling her lady best right now. It's okay. Anyways, she took years to be able to just put a halter on. She still doesn't really trust people unless you are there only for the purpose of giving her itches. And if you have a halter in your hand, good luck. She also knows the farrier's car, and as soon as the farrier's car pulls up, Jasmine is out of here. Good luck. We're not going anywhere. Okay, can we just say bye, honey? She's kind of over me. She has kicked me straight in the head before, so I don't push Jasmine. I know her limits. And when she's done with me, I say, okay, I respect that. I know what you've been through, and you don't have to play longer than you can tolerate me for. I still love her all the time. She's got some sadness going on her belly, so I have to put this special cream on there, which she really, really doesn't like. Okay, anyways, that's Jasmine. Here is Miss M.